Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to be starting off by showing you week 3's workout highlights. Some people believe that behind the neck pull down can lead to injury due to the unnatural way it puts pressure on your shoulders. I feel guys, if it's performed correctly with a little less weight than an ordinary pull down, it can be very effective. I don't do them every back session, but when I choose to go for a wider grip, then I feel going behind the neck can give my lats a much better squeeze. If performed incorrectly with a very heavy weight, then of course it's going to lead to injury, like anything would. Choose form over your ego guys, especially with exercises that are more likely to cause injury when incorrect. A seated row will add thickness to your back compared to a pull down which will add width. I like to perform this exercise guys with a thumbless grip, which I feel takes a bit more pressure off your forearm, so I can concentrate more on that back. If you feel your biceps and forearms fatiguing before your back, then try a thumbless grip guys. A reverse style of curl will put a lot more pressure on your forearm. As it strengthens the forearm, it will help you for your other grip in your other exercises, such as deadlifts, shrugs and bent over rows. With this exercise, I used a very slow tempo on the downward phase of the movement, just to allow me to add more pressure to the forearm. So keep the elbows still, keep your back straight, have a nice big squeeze at the top, and then come down for about 3 seconds, just to add that little bit extra pressure on your forearm. Using the cable machine for a tricep kickback will give you that constant muscle tension compared to a dumbbell where some tension can be lost in certain phases of the movement. Remember to use a mixture of cables and free weights with your exercises just to keep that body guessing and to also shock it at the same time, but then to also improve your overall physique. With this exercise, keep a nice straight back like you would in a bent over row position and keep your elbows dead still just to keep all that pressure on the tricep. Single leg training can improve your overall leg development in a number of ways. Firstly, it will ensure you don't compensate on your stronger leg, and as you can see in this video, I slightly angle my toes inwards just that I hit the outer part of the quad muscle, the vastus lateralis. I also feel I can get a lot more depth when I'm performing one-legged leg presses. In this video I was aiming for an 8 to 12 rep range. Then once I completed one leg, I was straight over to the other leg with no rest in between. So in my first 3 weeks I've lost a pound a week, which is very healthy. I'm aiming for 1 to 2 pounds a week maximum to ensure a steady rate of fat loss. At the start, I weighed 87.3 kilograms, and now 3 weeks in, and I'm now weighing 86 kilograms. Of course, guys, my weight does fluctuate every day, but tracking my weight, it helps me see what direction I'm going in. To keep up my steady pace for fat loss, for weeks 4 to 6, I'm going to take off another 100 calories a day, all through my carbs. So in total, I'm going to be deducting 25 grams of carbs on both high and low carb days. And just in case you didn't know guys, 1 gram of carb equals 4 calories, the same goes for protein, and 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. I'm also going to be adding in another low carb day. So weeks 1 to 3 I did 2 to 3 low carb days, and now weeks 4 to 6 I'm going to have 3 to 4 low carb days. So like I said earlier guys, I have lost a little bit of weight, but I'm not just using the scales to track my progression. I'm mainly using what the mirror tells me. So I can see my abs are more defined, I feel a lot more vascular when I'm lifting weights, and I just feel leaner in general. So don't always rely on the scales guys, they don't always tell the full story. You need to look at your measurements, you need to look in the mirror, see this, can you see the difference? And you also need to see how your clothes feel, do they feel tighter, looser? They're the best ways to see in your progression. So for weeks 4 to 6, I'm going to be adding in a couple of extra HIIT cardio sessions into my weekly workouts. Now I'm going to be doing these after 2 of my weight sessions, but I'm still going to be doing them 2 cardio sessions on their own that I was doing in weeks 1 to 3. So that's 1 session of low intensity steady state cardio and 1 session of HIIT training. So that's it for this week guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and then also join me next week when we're discussing how my diet's going,
and also look into what sort of ab training I'm doing at the moment. So until next time.